Thank you very much for clicking on this video. I am so much happy and excited to welcome you to this video. I urge you to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Okay, so in your practical chemistry 2026 question number 2, you are going to be given a white substance and you are going to be told that it is carrying two different substances. One is from organic substance and the other is from inorganic compound. And I have three ways I'm suspecting Waec to access that. One of them is by heating, the other is by adding triosonitrate 5 acid to it first, and the other is by adding distilled water. Okay, we are going to start with the heating. By the heating, if we are heating the mixture, there are things we are going to observe. One, the boiling tube will turn reddish brown while heating, and inside the boiling tube, the particles that are there will become dark brown. But while you are heating it, there are two things I want you to observe. You'll be noticing something that look as if while boiling is occurring, those gas that comes out. So there is a gas that's coming out. That means that if you close the boiling tube, you will notice that it's going to wet the glass, telling you that water is actually coming out from it. At the same time, if you get a blue litmus paper and a red litmus paper, dip it inside water and bring it closer to the opening of this, you're going to notice that the blue litmus paper will turn to red. That's beautiful. Okay, so what are we going to say from all these things that we have observed? Remember that we said that this is turning reddish brown, and we're saying that this is the particles inside are becoming dark brown, and we are getting a wet, and we're also getting a gas that turns blue litmus paper red. What am I going to be giving as inference? One, because of the liquid that is the gas that seems like water coming out, we're going to say that carbohydrate or hydrated salts present. The gas that is coming out that turns the blue litmus paper red is colorless and odorless, so we need to record that. So the inference is coming from is an acidic gas because it turns litmus paper red. Water is not the one that is turning it red. So we go again. If you look at that substance, it turns litmus paper. There is only one particular gas that does that in the laboratory, which is carbon dioxide. So what we should do to confirm if carbon dioxide is what is there, we introduce lime water. Mind you, you don't need to use the lime water in the exam. Or you just need to understand that whenever it is a colorless, odorless gas that is acidic, it is carbon dioxide. So we just tell the examiner that the gas turns lime water milky. That English does not mean that you are telling them that you carry that reaction. It just tell you that you know that this gas will do this. So you tell them it's CO2 coming from CO3, as you can see in my inferences. Do you get that? Okay. The getting darker, the darkness of the substance while heating, we will tell them that the substance char, and that means that we are seeing a carbohydrate because it's only carbohydrate that has the ability to char from white when heated. Do you get that? We don't know much about the other substance. That is from heating, and that's why my colleague even told me that it is not necessary they will ask us this question using this heating. Please be with me in our next part. Let me explain that of B that I'm thinking of HNO3 being added to it. Be there.